land and nature. With every resource, we should make an effort to preserve them. For a farming family, that means hard work. Nutrient-full milk, flavorful butter, fresh yogurt, and naturally ripened cheese, all of these produced on the farm and all having high expectations from the consumers, thus producing a two-way confidence. The desire of the consumer to obtain natural products from the farm has never been so big as today, and the demand for such products is growing. Therefore, such demands for a direct market of products from the land and forests stands to greatly enhance the revenue of a farmer. Agricultural schools know what an enormous demand a modern farm is facing today, and that tomorrow a battle is still to come. Just a warning that the agricultural school in Lienz is indicating.
In Osttirol. Dort
in East Tyrol, where the land is still very natural, one can find an agricultural college. In 1922, it would become the building center for a rural community. The school invited 200 students from East Tyrol and Upper Carinthia to learn about further development and practicability in the house and farm. Here, the training is connected with crucial milk production and manufacturing, cattle breeding, sow bearing with pig production, and quality products from potatoes and grain products. This Farming Development and Information Center is the answer in the school area for the new questions and demands coming from the land, ecology, economy, society, health, and the adult education. Now to the hard points of our agriculture school, and that is the milk production and commercialization of milk products. In a multi-purpose isolated 3-chamber tank, the milk will be pasteurized, which can then be converted into cheese, curd or yogurt. The water supply will be turned on, and the tank wall will then be filled with water. Through the programming of the control system, the different important steps to the manufacturing of the products will be electronically controlled. During pasteurization, the milk is heated for about 30 minutes at 65 degrees Celsius. This kills the germs and allows the milk to reach a longer stability, and then is rapidly cooled, which does not allow the build-up or growth of pathogenic germs. In producing cutting or butter cheese, it is important for the milk to be warmed at 32 degrees Celsius. The acid reactions are controlled. After about 1/2 hour, rennet will need to be stirred in, the mixer removed, and eventually the cheese harp inserted. During the following thickening time of 45 minutes, the solution will develop into a so-called gelatine. A test probe will then be made. The gelatine will either be cut by hand or with the cheese harp. This will be produced into cheese after 15 minutes of stirring. From this, a liquid is developed, called whey, which will be skimmed off approximately 15 to 30% respectively and run through 40 to 45 degrees Celsius water. Through these steps, which is called breakwashing, and with the thinning of the milk sugar, a cheese is produced that is less sour, more elastic in the batter, and a taste that is more mild. Through break burning, the cheese will break after warming it, again for about 5 to 10 minutes. This cheese is again stirred for 15 minutes respectively, and again cheesed. The break is filled into the forms and pressed. The leftover whey can be used again, and therefore be worked up later and applied. Curd is an unripe, fresh cheese, and to distinguish it in the manufacture is essential through a different heating temperature and other divisions of the rennet and acid reactions. Cow milk warmed between 30 and 35 degrees Celsius separates itself optimally through centrifuge. In doing so, the milk will separate into cream and skim milk. Through the addition of whole milk, one can increase the fat content when desired. According to the fat content in milk and adjustment of the cream screw, one can obtain between 10 and 20% cream when it is allowed to cool through floating water and settle at a temperature of about 4 degrees Celsius. To produce butter, it will be necessary that the pre-cooled cream is warmed again at a temperature of about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius depending on the season. The removable cream container of the butter machine may there be filled to a maximum of 30%. The longer the buttering time, the better the quality of the butter is. Cream temperature, fat content, and operation quantity are the most important factors that play a role in the buttering time. After 20 to 40 minutes, the butter is complete. A safety mechanism is triggered when the side lid is removed, thus prompting the switch off of the butter machine. The buttermilk can be left to sit through extra from water in summer 10 degrees Celsius and winter 2 to 3 degrees below the buttering temperature. The butter will be washed with no more than the smallest revolution counter. By leaving the outlet tap open, the butter will be kneaded by the machine. The butter will be like hand kneaded, beaten and filled into the forms. Technological projections require high accuracy in the preparation and the utilization of high-quality material like steel, which is hygienic, long-lived and easier to clean, which are the requirements for the generation of high-valued farming products that the market is demanding, and what the agriculturist is voicing for his revenue. Only the best milk processing tool guarantees an optimal utilization of milk. How the Milky FJ120 from Claire, the strong package. The whole milk receptacle from high-grade steel. The fixing hooks bind the full milk tap to the motorized section for a stable unit. The finish recorder, milk and cream outlet are from high-grade steel and are manufactured in one piece. Extra big stable feet ensured for no vibrations. Absolute silent running and extreme silence are the characteristics of Milky. Slow start and a complete new age electronic. Guaranteed motor preserved operation. For cattle, sheep and goat farms, it is desired as a good beginning operational Milky model. Milk centrifugation with hours performance of 40 liters. For bigger volume manufacturing, Milky offers for milk centrifugation with 80, 125, 400 and 600 liters to disposal. With the hand-controlled Milky Milk Centrifuge, one can use it any place. A novelty from the Claire house is their compact, brilliant, easy-to-use butter machine Milky FJ15 and FJ30. household appliance that no farming household should be without one. The operator-friendly and handiness makes working with the Milky a pleasure. Milky pasteurization and multi-purpose tanks come in sizes ranging from 50, 100 and 200 liters and with or without a temperature recorder. Milky from Claire is available in all continents and over 20 nations in the world. Milky, make the best out of milk.